They could continue with the 5 AKs. They've got good. The Brazilian. It's one map down, one round up.
Everyone taking a breather in this moment of downtime, the madness. Stopping for just a moment, the eye of the storm. We're back in the storm very soon, I'm sure, as the battle between the Brazilians and the Swedes continues here on Overpass. Some early chip damage done onto Cold Zero, as forward setups are shown here in front of the toilets towards the party area from the SK side. Lecro, oh, that's a great entry from him. Early 5 versus 4 for Fnatic, but can he escape? Well, Golden's got him covered.
Taco taken down towards the monster position that activates Flusher, making his way through. Sobs now fighting around the smoke. Does he make a play towards short? He's got to be careful with that spring. He might wait for a reload and try and punish. There's the reload, but he's just keeping an eye on monster for the time being. SK in a lot of trouble. Spotting the shadow of Flusher, is he good for it? There's shots coming from the short position, and there will be a trade from Lecro. 4 versus 2, but Fallen and Fur are here. There's the angle from Fallen. No more smokes for the T side. They've got to run through. Surely someone gets taken down. Maybe not, making their play now. And Fallen cannot reaggress. It's down to Fur. 1 versus 3. The grenade looks great, but there's no kill from it. Lecro in the red. Fur's got to go nuclear. One is already on him, but he won't get any more than that. Lecro!
Daarvoor, want ik kom die shit tekort waar je ook cement paste mee maakt. Cement,
Oké.
Dat heb ik ook nodig voor dit zadel van mijn achter.
Former
kut.
Ja, je hebt er heel veel dingen cement voor nodig.
Both maps in moments of dire need, and this is looking very crushing now. Fnatic have so much momentum, they're poised to win this match. SK need to continue to show the resilience.
Oké.
Dat heb ik nodig voor die zadels, voor die vogels, maar ja, dat heb ik even niet, dus dat moet ik even gaan farmen. Maar ik heb geen meer.
Nee, begrijp ik. Op een gegeven moment een beetje saai.
Nou, ik was bezig met die honden halen voor jullie, zeg maar, die ik ook heb.
Ja?
Maar ja, die waren best wel ver van base af, zeg maar. En die probeerde ik te lokken, terug te lokken naar kamp. Maar ja, poging mislukt.
Ja, oké.
En toen had ik geen zin meer. Ja,
nou, geen probleem. Komt wel een keer.
Precies. Maar ik heb wel gevonden waar de Griffins zijn. Dus ik ga een hok bouwen en dan ga ik de Griffins lokken en dan ga ik de Griffins tamen. Griffins zijn veel vetter, man. Ken je die?
Ja, ik heb ja.
Dat vind ik echt vette beesten, want daar kan je echt chill ook andere dino's op temmen, weet je. Je kan gewoon schieten, zeg maar.
Ja.
Dat vind ik echt relaxed. En ze kunnen lekker snel vliegen.
Ja, dat scheelt heel veel.
Ja. Ik ben 1 keer dood gegaan van beest. Ging zo hard naar beneden, toen ging ik dood.
Gewoon recht naar beneden of zo.
Ja, ik had al 2 keer zo'n duikvlucht gemaakt. En de derde keer, toen zat ik niet op te letten met mijn leven, ja, toen ging ik dood. Omdat hij zo hard naar beneden ging. Omdat je zo veerkrachtig, ga je ook dood, gaat er leven van je af. Ja, dat had ik dus helemaal niet door. Oh, wat leuk, dat gaat hij lekker snel. En ja, toen was ik meteen kwijt. Alles kwijt. Zo, echt hard. Hallo, ben ik ook.
They've been so suspect on those rounds, and it might cost them the map of Overpass.
This is just a quarter-final, James, but this really feels like a grand final between these two teams. Fur going aggressive toward the fountain, pop flats for him. Nice setup. Fur gets the slam dunk as he falls back and away now. SK can take the 5v4 and run with it as they begin to get a bit more passive across the map. And Fnatic Fnatic is going to take them a while now because they have to be suspicious.
Ik denk dat het midden in de nacht is, een uurtje of 2.
Oh, hij doet echt avonddienst.
Ja.
Oké.
Already down a man.
Dat doet hij wel goed, krijg je meer voor als het goed is.
Ja, in de weekend ook nog.
It's a very big stage here in Boston.
Ja, daarom. Waarschijnlijk krijgt hij iets van 200% uitbetaald of zo.
SK towards B, waiting passively towards A.
Ja, ik weet niet precies, maar
5 versus 3.
Nou ja, het is in ieder geval meer chill.
ja.
Away from Fnatic. Gifted around. Gifted the lead once again.
Hoe gaat hij naar zijn werk dan? Met een trein of zo?
Nee, gewoon met de fiets.
De fiets?
This is a tough position.
Vanuit Velsen-Noord. Lekker hoor, eerst de pomp over.
Nee, vanuit Muiden, hè?
Oh, Muiden. Ik dacht dat hij in Velsen-Noord woonde.
Ja, hij heeft, officieel heeft hij nog een huis bij Velsen-Noord, maar hij zit bij zijn vriendin.
Oh, oké. En die woont in de Muiden. Ik dacht dat ze samen woonden en dat ze een huis en boompje bezig hadden, dacht ik.
Nee.
Ja. Hij heeft geen huisje boompje bezig. Hij heeft dus zijn vriendin woont ergens anders dan waar hij woont. Terwijl dat zijn vriendin heeft een kind met haar.
Ja, maar dan moet je zelf maar eens een keer uitleggen hoe dat precies...
Oké.
En er komt er nog een uit.
En dan komt er nog een aan. Oké.
Ja.
Nou, die heeft er zin in om te fietsen.
And that means that there's really a chance for them, but they need 2 incredible rounds because, as you say, James, the momentum
Dat
really
vind ik
looks like
echt
it's back in the
vaag
hands
hoor.
of
Hij heeft
the
helemaal niks, hij heeft geen
Brazilians.
vervoersmiddel,
I don't
niks.
know how they keep
Hij woont
finding
dus niet
strength.
eens
Where are
samen
they
met
pulling their
ze.
strength from? It seems to be
Ja,
never
moet
ending.
dat zien. Vriendinnetje.
Such resilience here.
Nou, moeder vast kind,
Ja.
vriendinnetje.
Tactical timeout
Ongelooflijk.
for the
Oké.
time being.
Ja, ik vind het echt vaag. Ik kan me echt geen voorstelling maken
Oh boy,
gewoon.
it wasn't easy on Inferno, and it might not be easy
Zou er niet
for
aan moeten
either of
denken in
these
ieder
teams
geval.
on Overpass.
Nee, ik ook niet. Sowieso, hoe dan met zonder auto, dat lijkt me erg lastig, vooral met een kind.
The last run
Dat ook, en helemaal al dat je eigenlijk dus niet eens samen
is
woont.
on the AWP as well.
Ja.
There's been many occasions where
Weet
Fnatic
je,
could pick
dat
one up on the
ging,
T-side
ja,
and
toch
they
wel
opted
dingetje
not to.
eigenlijk.
But now
Een
they will
kind,
mix it up.
Deep breath for both teams.
Ik zou daar toch eens
These
over
very
na
critical
gaan
moments
denken.
as Perk goes forwards. There's no breathing for him. It's just a straight out sprint, but into JW's reticle.
Ik zou dan niet meer zo
Oh no,
kieskeurig zijn voor mijn
Flusher.
huisje, denk ik.
Early pick from him as well. Through Monster, I think through the smoke actually.
Nee, ik weet ook niet precies hoe, maar ja.
Ja, maar nu ook toch. Nu draagt hij dan toch ook dubbele last in principe. Ja, met z'n tweeën dan, want ze hebben 2 huisjes.
Ja, maar het schijnt zo omdat hij een eigen huis heeft en zij ook krijgt ze iets meer.
Ja, qua geld krijgt ze iets meer huursubsidie
So
binnen,
you
ja.
must know at least 2
Maar
people
dan
on
nog,
the
als je
team
alles
as
bij
well.
elkaar,
And that
dan
might
kun je
cause
nog
the
steeds beter in
aggression.
één huis zitten hoor, volgens mij. Want je betaalt 2 keer minimaal €600.
Ja, dat is, maar ik weet ook niet precies hoe wat, maar...
Huursubsidie. Dus het gaat dus helemaal nergens over. Ja, per persoon. Ja, oké, dat is dan 400 bij elkaar. Ik weet het niet hoor, als je €600 afgaat en er komt €100 bij omdat je dan op de 710 zit.
Taken out towards the B bomb site. They know Cold is on B as well.
Ik kom daar niet helemaal bij. Dat is volgens mij in mijn ogen verkeerde bezuiniging. Maar
Ja, voor mij ook hoor. Ik heb het eens een keer gevraagd, maar ja.
And the
Okay.
money for SK, he's got to save this point. They need that gun alive.
oké.
Ja, soms zou ik kunnen laten
I feel like you have to throw all the theory and all the statistics of these two teams and
Ik
these
zeg ook
matches
niet
just
dat
out
het niet kan.
of the window right now because
Ja, precies. Dat zeg
Fnatic
ik.
are back in this one. Looking to try to secure the overtime as SK did to them in the previous map.
Want stel
Again, we
wij
can't
zouden
forget this is SK's map. It's
zou het ook
maybe
wel
they are the best team in the world historically at least. They are incredibly good on this map.
Maar
It's
we
the
af en
TT
toe porno,
sides that
toch?
tend to be so overwhelming and so difficult for other teams to
straks
deal
een nieuw
with.
wijk, dan kom je bij mij aanbellen.
Interestingly, JW at some point
Well,
sought
porno,
out
though.
for an AK-47. I don't know if he'll go back to the AWP.
Jantje alcohol erbij.
At the end of this round, or what it chooses to do.
Precies, hij begrijpt hem.
Fallen will have money for an AWP of his own.
Ik wil ook
And
bij jou aan.
no,
Dat
Fnatic
is
will
dat
continue with
Ah,
the 4
okay.
AKs, although they could buy an AWP if they wanted to.
Ja, zo is het. Ja, voor
Seem like they do.
afspraak.
JW maybe picking the AWP to just punish Fur's constant aggression.
And it is interesting, as you noted, that Fnatic did wait a very long time before making a move in the previous round. I
Dat
think it
was
is
de
just
liefde
because
uitdaging, anders gingen we niet
SK, you know, they will push something, probably. And if they don't, then you kind of get screwed over, not leaving yourself enough time. But enough about that. Cold Zero and Fallen on the AWPs. Fnatic with a quick take of Sewers, as they so often have in Fallen, looking to make sure that Connector is not given up without a fight. Has a good angle with this AWP. Is there any flashbang or any utility here? It's the brazen peak and a big punish. Oh, there you go. JW does get the trade frag. That is very important. 4 versus 4 now. That does give Fnatic a slight edge.
Yeah, it
Ja,
is
ik kan er niks aan doen.
risky
Ik zit behoorlijk
position
in
because
ar.
rotating out of connect like that leaves you exposed to the high ground
misschien
and
had
the
ik
low
niet in
ground.
mijn ogen moeten
JW
krijgen,
understanding
door
them
de
shuts down
face.
even the greats like
Oh,
Fallen.
lekker.
Taco has an AWP, sorry, Cold Zero has an AWP as well. He's fired a shot, so he knows there's a second sniper rifle on the map, but will they expect some kind of aggression to base there? But somehow, JW stays alive. They know 2 people are deep into long, but can they act on that in the meantime? SK know that they might, so they get aggressive, start peeking, trying to find out where Fnatic are. They spot people outside B. I don't know if they saw the bomb as well, but SK are now prepared. They know what to expect.
Big frag by JW entering the bomb site. SK in a lot of trouble. Cold Zero, that's a great shot from him. Taco goes with a wide peak, doesn't stop the running, and everyone is down. SK, they're still alive. They'll take over pass against Fnatic, against all the odds.
What a crazy map of overpass. And again, Fnatic so close to that game point, but that anti-eco round was a complete disaster, and here we are. We are going all the way to Mirage. This is a war of attrition. One of these teams has to play again later on.
I don't know if my heart can take it, James. This is intense.
Ja,
Het staat nu 1-1 voor Fnatic tegen SK Gaming.
Majors really do bring the best out of people, don't they?
They do indeed. That was a rough one, but it's in the history books now. One more map to come. We'll see you back here after the break.
La la la. Wat?
De voorpagina staat echt zo, wat is je favoriete cuisine, weet je, met dat fucking chille foto's met de meest fucking chille dingen erop. Deze is wel wat voor jou, Moppie.
Waarom doe je dat? Er zijn niet veel manieren om mij straf te geven. Maar dat is er wel één van.
Oké.
Hetzelfde net als dat je me gaat verbieden dat ik niet meer mag blowen, weet je wel?
Goed voor blowen.
Nee. Nee. En wie heeft er gewonnen trouwens?
Een match heeft SK Gaming gewonnen en de andere match heeft Fnatic gewonnen. Dus we gaan nu naar de derde map toe.
Oké.
Maar het stond net alweer bijna op de rand van overtime. Maar SK Gaming had de laatste gewonnen.
Ja.
Phelps could definitely clutch this as he tries to turn the corner, and he nails it with a Mach 10. Up to Crims, he's been an absolute beast so far. He sees the shadow. Oh! Crims again! No! Lecro, last man standing. He's got to make some incredible plays here, but there's no time. Nothing left in the tank for Fnatic. SK with the steal.
Welcome back. We're catching our breath here on the analysis desk. This series is shaping up to be one of the craziest I have ever seen at any competition, and it's happening here in Boston at this major, guys. It is delivered on all fronts, this series, and we're going to be going to that third map. But let's talk about Overpass first. So much to talk about, guys. Hit me with it.
Delivering as it happens most of the time with SK Gaming and the major. Another very exciting map, a lot of clutch rounds yet again. We started off early before that, technical delay with rounds going back and forth between the teams.
Maar wij zo nog gaan counterstrijken of na het eten?
Fnatic, it seems like they were going to run away with that game. Then very uncharacteristic for SK.
Nee, tegen Milko.
They throw away rounds where they
ja, ik weet niet wat jullie erover denken, maar...
Best counterstrijken, maar ik ga eerst rustig eten en daar ga ik dan wel counterstrijken. Maar dan moet ik even mijn laptop weer verrijden.
Ja, oké, doe maar rustig aan hoor.
Yeah, and then again, later in the second half of the match, SK took stranglehold of the game again. Chris had these back-to-back gun rounds where he was making huge plays. Stopping through the connector, falling down into the connector. He played perfectly on the smoke. He pushes through a lane so he gets a third kill on the site. He single-handedly kept them in the game, and it looked like Fnatic pushed to SK and they were going to go to overtime. And then SK came up huge on the last one on a 4-spot.
Yeah, we've got to say about Grimm's as well. Just, you know, almost won it for Fnatic, but SK Gaming too good. He is having a renaissance performance here at the main.
It's incredible how much impact he's actually having. Not only, you know, clutching rounds, but also opening kills and all across the board. He's been having a great series so far, but I think it's also important to point out Phelps. He's pointing him out.
To Fnatic, so back and forth, so intense. Actually, that tech problem, this isn't a lie. The server literally blew up. It literally blew up. That's how lit the game has been. Just crazy stuff. So look, let's talk about this tactical component you got for us. We saw so many eco rounds that were won.
Exactly, this was the one. Don't mind the score here. It's actually the 13 round. You can see round number 27. So you can see that SK Gaming are on an eco. This is a half by what we call it. Kevlar, no head armor, pistols, couple of grenades, scout on 4. The early aggression, fires a shot here, makes himself known. You can see Fur is just spotting long range. And this makes Fnatic play very scared from this point on. I'm going to fast forward. So you guys can see they're very timid right now, just waiting for a push from SK Gaming because they know how aggressive they can be on that CT side towards the A bomb set, but they're really taking a lot of time. Pasha's still holding a push from B. You see where the bomb is. Now it's under a minute left on the clock. Yes, they still have a lot of utility, but they haven't gained ground. They need to clear toilets here, clear this corner towards long. You can see the stack from SK Gaming here. Tower with Fallen with the scout. He gets neutralized, but Fur is still there. They know it's a tower, but because of that, they don't expect the third player to be in the corner. That's Fur. He gets a kill on JW. Most importantly, he picks up a smoke from his corpse and the AK-47. That makes Lecro very nervous in a sense. He knows he has to help his team. They're all coming from the same way. So also Phelps getting great timing on that flank, pushing through connector. And now Fnatic is in a terrible situation. They basically have to look out for 3 or 4 angles at the same time. Taco in that corner, another Joker player, so to speak, in that setup. And just Fnatic, a very crucial round, being just a bit too hesitant, and SK smelled blood in the water and went for it.
What I really didn't like about that round is, like you said, Fnatic had a really slow A default, and typically you would expect 2 people to start at the A bomb site. They pulled the 3rd guy to the A bomb site. They've been making no B presence the entire round. So they're allowing themselves to go into a stack. They're allowing themselves to go into a really bad situation late in the round. They haven't gotten map control to B. And SK
6 weekjes meegenomen. Ben je aan het doen, Milko?
Kijken van Boston voor de laatste map begint.
Oké.
Ze waren net tactiek van de vorige map aan het uitleggen van hoe ze bepaalde situaties reageerden op.
Why are we starting to see so many in the meta game?
I think utility
Ja, dat is wel leuk om
right
te
now
zien,
in
ja.
the current meta is just the best it's ever been. People are using smoke grenades to stall and delay, and you're either having to take massive risks by going through these smoke grenades, or maybe, you know, if you don't go through smoke grenades, you get pushed to the later stages of the round, then you end up going into stacks that you don't want to, and it's a nightmare. There's no right decision in some rounds, and teams are finding that out right now.
And these half buys are very deceptively, you know, you think it's an eco round. I mean, you have a pistol with Kevlar, that means you can, you know, take a couple of shots, no aim punch. So you're thinking, okay, let's just not go somewhere where it's close range. Let's not go into those pistols. But then you have Fallen on the scout. We saw earlier on in the game what he's capable of doing with it. So you don't really want to just rush out into open space and let him tag you 2 or 3 times. That plus 1 shot from a deagle, and you're dead. So you really need to approach it in a specific way, almost as a gun round, but not as safe, because the CTs are going to take, or the team on an eco is going to take more risks because they're on an eco, they can't do so. And this time it paid off big time for SK and allowed them to come back fully and close out the second map.
So we get what we want. We get that third map. We said right at the start, if it goes to Mirage, which we thought it would, it was going to be a bloodbath. Could go either way. So let's start by talking about it. You can see here, these are the records so far in the Boston Major. It's been a kind map to both teams, both very much in their map pool. And as you said, when the veto came in, Janko, Fnatic had to leave this in. They had to kind of be in the comfort zone. And Mirage is very much in their comfort zone.
Yes, they had 2 big wins on the map. 16-2 Gambit, a complete thrashing, and a very comfortable, I think it was 16-8 win versus Astralis. So for SK Gaming, I mean, this is also their playground. For Fur, this is where he has a lot of impact. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes with Phelps. We saw the 2 of them talking with Fallen, maybe trying to figure some stuff out. But all in all, this is, I think, where really stamina comes into play. I mean, Dan and James are casting. It was at ECS Finals Season 3 that SK Gaming played back-to-back best-of-3 series versus Astralis and FaZe, and those both went 3 maps overtime, and they still somehow all the round, and they still somehow came out on top. So I'm not going to question SK stamina. It comes down to Fnatic. Do they have what it takes to keep at this high level of play throughout another 30 or more rounds on Mirage?
Yeah, and your thoughts, Sean? Who do you think is the best team on this map?
Well, typically with bolts, I would definitely side with SK. But the problem with this matchup is Fnatic really likes hitting the A-bomb site, and they like doing it without very much utility. They like faking mid control to draw the connector, maybe window guy towards mid, and they like to get a 4-on-1, maybe
Mirage wordt de laatste map.
A-bomb site player.
Huh?
I think right now
Mirage wordt de laatste map.
He's just taking all the bolts rolls. He's not typically that player, so you might see Fallen opt the A-bomb site a lot more in this match, because I'm sure he's aware of what Fnatic likes doing.
Well, let's take a look at some head-to-head stats. Cold Zero, we all know him, #1 player in the world, and of course Crims, who's playing like the #1 player in the world here at the Major. These are their statistics on Mirage, and you can see Crims having a great time on that map in Boston.
And great head-to-head for this particular map, right? Because both of them have a lot of impact, and they might even have some head-to-head duels on the server, because Crims plays around that, you know, connector area at times. He's also very proficient on the T side, while Cold, we know him to be that closer for SK Gaming. He likes to lurk. When they go towards that A-bomb side, he's either, you know, in that chair or top mid or coming out of underpass. He is the master of getting a good timing to basically backstab people in those rounds for SK Gaming. So it might be, you know, Crims versus Cold, who's going to have more patience and who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, I think it's on the A-site players, honestly. Golden, the A-site player for Fnatic. I've seen him drop smokes in random spots and play around them during A-site hits. I love watching that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, Phelps on the other side. I'm leaning towards Fnatic, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you're going to stick firm with your predictions?
Yeah, I'm
You
sticking
said
with
Fnatic
it.
right at the start?
I'm sticking with SK. to close it out. I think their experience, we're going to have a lot more clutches in this map, and I think SK can't have the detrimental score two maps in a row with losing those clutch rounds.
We've been absolutely spoiled with the first 2 maps. I hope that continues. We're going to a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the deciding map of our last quarter-final here in Boston. Who's going to the semis? SK Gaming or Fnatic? We'll find out after the break.
Dit is een goede, ook een goede. Wat is je bed?
Ja, ik heb je oude spel al weggegooid hoor.
Oh, oké.
Dat een stuk gebeuken was. Dat ik niet weer eens in mond heeft, weet je, maar ja, weg met een ding. Ik wou het ook nog vertellen gisteren.
Maakt het niet uit. Dat je zei op een gegeven moment, ze spelen van boven. Dus,
ja, klopt.
Even aan, hier is dit is hem.
Ja, ik heb hem al 2 keer weggegooid en dat is geslagen mij, weet je. Ja, daar gaat het gaan doen pas hoor, zie ik uit. Eens kijken hoe we moeten gaan. Nou, het bloed heeft hierover is van een minuut korter gedaan. Mooi van. Dat is een peper, dan gaat het niet goed met jou denk ik. Hè? Ja, moet je niet eruit.
Ja,
Ja, vooral omdat ze een dikke bodem hè. Ik wou eerst allebei tegelijk doen. Maar die andere plaat die zag er niet uit. Even kijken of we niet nog zo'n rooster kunnen scoren. Maar... makkelijk 2 boven elkaar, weet je. Makkelijk 2 van die roosters boven elkaar. Allebei.
One more map. It is going to go down to Mirage between Fnatic and SK. Boston, are you ready? Where do you think this one's going to?
I think this is impossible to predict, but I'm feeling the nostalgia, James. I'm feeling the nostalgia. Crims is playing out of his mind, and he used to be so pivotal to Fnatic being absolute beast on this map. So I'm leaning towards Fnatic. Who the hell knows?
We don't know, but we will soon find out. Or maybe not soon, as all these games have gone all the rounds. Flusher with the flash and the smoke, and it seems like it might be a fast play in towards B, or are they thinking better of it? Interesting. You can get some nice flashes off the wall through the window. Very hard to avoid on the CT side. Oh boy. Fur, of course, spotting a second player as well. And any plan Fnatic had has definitely fallen apart. So how do they fix this problem?
Definitely a little bit awkward, but still a 4-player survival situation, so they can do a lot with 4 players, but because he has so many angles. There was 3 players spotted there by JW, and still alive somehow, but he's taking critical damage. Per will pursue for the finishing shot, and there it is, a headshot no less, but JW has teammates, now sprints onto the A site, things looking quite good, but coldzera delivering a facial shot, looking very precise, down to Lekro, a pistol got back, surely too much, the knife is drawn. But the round is won for SK. They'll start their CT side off with some cash, but that doesn't seem to be lasting for too long. Money in this series.
Yeah, the bomb was planted though, so it's likely that we'll see the 3rd round AKs and a minimal investment from Fnatic in this particular round. So many Force Fires won in the previous maps, but Mirage is quite the open map, and I don't think it will be as easy. Nothing purchased yet by Fnatic. So, wow, okay, they've literally bought nothing at all. In a round such as this, I would expect them to try and have a conga line out somewhere, try and get the bomb down or something. But it's a standard setup. They're looking for some aggression somewhere from SK. They pretty much have everything covered in this Glock round on Mirage. But what will they do afterwards?
I think it tells you how much they respect SK as well, just saying, you know what, even if we buy a couple P250s, we're not going to find a good spot. SK won't give us a spot until you really use that. And that $300 into the next round, the extra flashbang or whatever it might be, Molotov, that's going to go further. So I really like that. We see this out of Fnatic, especially considering the pace of the other 2 maps and the willingness of both teams to just dive all in and just spend as much money as possible to keep the pressure up. But as you say, ooh, AKs will be in, as well as the flick shots from Phelps. All these players will be very warm by this point. There is no doubt about that.
With the positioning of these SK players, I think the bomb line is very unlikely. Lots of damage being done, and flusha does not have much to offer at this point. Phelps will finish him off as well. So it's AK territory now for Fnatic. And again, SK are a team who actually run some Fnatic T-strats as part of their team as well. Fnatic strats can be found on many a team these days, and that will be interesting if that happens later on. B split with Molotovs and grenades towards, Molotovs and smokes towards the connector position. So now SK are on the CT side. coldzera with the MP9. They know the AKs are coming, so how will SK brace for this? Will we see close position from coldzera and Fur?
Phelps is trying to get some information there in the window position. Trying to play it safe. Again, they don't really have anything for range. 2 UMPs, 1 MP9. Not the best loadout in the world. And then re-smoke there into window to make information gathering even more difficult. Fur now in position in the window. And Fnatic just slowly poking and prodding around the map, taking their time. And Crims offers up an extra, rather one opener towards the A site. And there's a second from JW. So 2 players dead in this round for SK. 5v3, that make it a 4v3. Now as Fur gets some more information, it really does look like Fnatic are trying to split A. And there's a punish from Lekro as well.
Whether they split A or not, they're splitting the wigs of SK in this round. Sako walking towards the bomb, still alive somehow, making it a very awkward angle, but he can't do enough. coldzera with a very long-range kill with the MP9. This is a winnable round. He's got pretty much nothing to lose with the MP9. JW and Gold are both in the way, but he'll get taken down flying through the window, landing face first. First round on the board for Fnatic.
The crazy thing is, you're completely right. If he actually gets through that window without Crims being in this position to instantly cover, with the running MP9, he can absolutely kill 2 players at 10 HP. That was kind of scary. Could have definitely gone very wrong, but Fnatic looking good. But of course, SK, they survived with 5 players when they were playing against the 5 Glocks. So that means they're going to be fine for a full buy here. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. Taco only has an MP9, but they have a good amount of utility to play off of. And the interesting choice will be that of Fnatic, as they are on the aggressive side. They get to dictate the pace somewhat, and they're going to go fast in towards the B apps. They have the bomb as well. 2 players still left towards the A side, really making it look like it's going to be a B play. Trying to cause rotation to create openers for Fnatic at A.
how much of these strats has SK seen. The Mag 10 delivering the first kill, and now there are 2 of the remaining 4 players towards the B bomb site. The bomb is in B apps at the moment. There are 2 players, however, lurking towards A4 Fnatic, so it's not clear what is going on. Lekra gets taken down by Cold Zero, down to 20 HP, but Flusher is still there. Flusher, though, has no more grenades. Even a flashbang would be good. Gets an upgrade and manages to move back, but as you can see, Cold Zero has moved forward, which means he has sound cues, which means we might see Fallen start to rotate towards the A sides.
Ooh, and the kill from JW and Palace could also indicate that maybe they want to go away. This is such a confusing round from the perspective of SK. They really don't know, or I don't think they can know what's going on at the moment. Right now, Fnatic can do an A split, a B split. Every option is really available to them. And with Cole being the sole man on the B bomb site and playing from the apps of 19 health, B is definitely very vulnerable and susceptible to a push, but Fnatic will gather the numbers here. They do have, of course, JW in the Palace position, and instead of using him as a lurker, they're using him for the push, and that's very sensible.
But look at the time on the clock, 25 seconds, and Fallen's basically in a position to stop a bomb plant. Fnatic have run the clock again, but JW creeps through the smoke. 6 cents on JW, and that's going to allow the bomb to go down. No more CTs have position. So Fnatic have made it work, but again, it's just a worrisome situation for Fnatic so early on in this, for it to go down to a knife edge like that, where JW has to make a play through a smoke and kill Fallen in the Ninja's position, essentially. Or 5 boxes, rather. Ninja would be the other side. So SK lose this buy round. Cold Zero in third, finds on to 1-8, but doesn't look likely for third with JW creeping. JW is everywhere in this round. 3rd kill for him.
I have to say, this is one of the weirdest rounds I've seen. From,
I know you like weird, Dan.
I know weird on your street. I'll be studying this one later. I mean, I would love to see how it looks from SK's perspective, because it's also difficult to read, and Fnatic had so many different opportunities, and it could have been that they would have lost 2 or 3 players towards the B apps, or that the players towards A, you know, there would have been a push from SK, and then they win that duel. But SK had more passive positions on the A site. If SK are if you have any forward setups towards the A site, I think it does go pretty badly potentially for Fnatic. But there's just so many things at play. But again, this is really where Fnatic thrive. They've always been very good at mid-round calling and trying to work out what's going on, how to use each other to the best success to get a bomb site. And sometimes the time is really an issue, but they managed to make it work. 2-2 now as Fnatic are against Pistols. A few deagles is all they have to worry about, though.
For those of you on GoTV or Game Commands, you have to pick Crims based on previous performances, and I'll go with Fur as well. Always enjoyable to watch on the CT side when he has nice weapons. For now, he doesn't. He's got a box standard USP, and we can't expect much in a round such as this. This is a money-making round for Fnatic. Flusher is expendable, but that Mac 10 does have a high kill bonus, pre-firing all the spots, including any CTs maybe standing on the wooden boxes. So Fnatic in these rounds, they're continuously building the start of the rounds the same, at least in terms of so much noise towards the B bomb site through B apartments. Nice play from Lekra there. So we need to look into the future rounds to see how Fnatic, if they continue with this presence, but then do something different afterwards.
And it is always cool to see, Lekra playing well, especially considering sort of, I think everybody can see his talent in previous lineups. But sometimes talent doesn't necessarily have the best environment to succeed. And he definitely seems to be succeeding on this Fnatic iteration with a 4K against the Pistols. And now into the buy round for SK. They don't have the best buy ever. There's definitely arguments to be made to go for a half buy here so they can have AWPs and greater weapons and utility in the following round, but they're deciding to go for it. And it's hard to ever really question SK.
Double UMPs for SK, very much lacking in grenades, and again this is similar to one of the previous games where their CT money just sucks, and we know how much they need the sniper rifle. Mirage of all maps, you definitely want that sniper, so what can they do with these kinds of weapons? It calls for aggression, it begs and demands aggression. Taco boosted in B-Apps at the moment, making his way through, so there'll be 3 people on the A site, and we might see Cold being the 4th. Can get out there fast enough, so charging up the ladder as well, but he's not going to get anything done. So holding down the connector position. We know SK are a team who are comfortable allowing a T side to take it. They are all about the retake.
Yeah, looks pretty good. That's a good defense from Fur. Fallen offers up one as well, taking down Golden. There were 2 players left alive for the Swedish side as Crims now works on Connector. A very strong frag from him, and with a minute to play with, they do not have to commit to A. And indeed, oh no, JW could be backing into his doom. He is. Taco's ready and waiting. And now Crims again in a clutch situation, but it's Cold he's up against, and Cold is ready as well. SK with the round, and they didn't have the best buy, as you mentioned, so that's a very big win.
Yeah, and I do wonder if part of that is how comfortable they are around the A1 site. They're not going to fight to the death when T players are on the rack position, for example. They'll let them come in to a position where they're more exposed to multiple angles, and they are happy with that. They are trained for that. Even with Phelps as a stand-in, the system is already there. It's just the players are slightly different. So both teams on a good buy. Now no snipers for the time being. Lekro dropping a Molotov into the connector position. And there's a smoke. Is this going to be the fast B split? The Fnatic play this is. Both teams are capable of executing. SK know what it is because they stole it from this team. And there's a spray through the smoke. The bomb continues to charge, but Taco's got an angle around the smoke, and that may shut things down for Fnatic.
Will they read his position though? Again, as you say, they may be suspecting Molotov there to deal with him. Lekro was indeed looking out for him. And now it's up to Phelps. He's got a good position. He's snuck in here towards the back of the bomb site by the bench. Can he find a good time? It's all about timing. And he's going to be forced out of his position. Very smart stuff there from Fnatic. They read the situation. And Fallen, he can't do a single thing in this position. This is a desperate save indeed. He needs this weapon because their money is obliterated.
This is the round I was talking about. If I'm not mistaken, I had a conversation with Fnatic. I believe Optic did this round to SK, who learned it from Optic, who had it done to them by Fnatic. It's a Fnatic strategy.
Ja, je ziet het trippen al en je ziet hem 2 keer.
Connect side, and you throw a Molotov and smoke that as well. So the low ground and the high ground is in connector. Is completely smoked off as part of the B split. SK know it as well. They know what was coming, and they weren't able to stop it. So here we go. Fnatic take the lead. Fallen holds on to the M4, and at least at this point we are reasonably likely to see an AWP onto SK soon.
And that, as you mentioned, is a big game changer. It's really awesome to see that SK haven't been afraid to just constantly challenge Fnatic and to go for these buys, which aren't necessarily optimal, but because they are such good team players, that their individual players are so strong, they can always work with these rounds. And against a lesser team of any degree, they're going to absolutely snowball you and you'll be crushed and they'll have up soon enough. But Fnatic, very good form, love the aggression. We're seeing it here. Lekko going for a timing off of his spawn, very forward spawn towards the pit position. Doesn't get anything from it though, as SK are now also working with very little. But again, we've seen so much from them in these positions. And further shenanigans, he's so known for it. Gets a second shot and he won't miss twice.
He wasn't touched once in that situation. Nice grenades going down. And the Molotov as well, but ultimately he has an AK-47. And again, these rounds have been a constant struggle for Fnatic. They've lost a man, they've lost an AK-47. Ferg gets taken down. Mid is not a position where you necessarily want to spend too much time as a T side because you're exposed to so many angles. Flusher checking the low ground, but again, you've got to keep an eye on the clock. Fnatic, you could argue, have misplayed these situations a number of times. You could argue it cost them overpass. They're in a strong situation when they reset the economy of the CT side, and they don't want to mess up on that one.
It's now just all about due diligence from the Swedish side as they start to come together. Two players in mid to split into the A side with the addition of the players in Palace. Things will be pretty easy for SK, or rather, sorry, for Fnatic to deal with SK's defense, or should be. And there you can see Phelps, he can't cover everything. You have to take the gambles. And ooh, Cold, he's doing some damage here. Big opportunity, not many bullets left, but he's going to survive. This could actually change things if Fallen can get going with the scout, but he will be taken down. Golden very quick to the headshot.
This bomb has to go down. 10 seconds left and Cold Zero is still alive. Lekro holding the angle, but the bomb's been planted. There's a flank coming in as well. Taco, position undetected. He's got a 5-7. That is a pretty damaging weapon, but if he starts firing too fast, he could lose control of it. Surely he gets at least one kill. He can get an angle on Golden before Krim spots him. Golden in the corner, but Golden must be holding his angle. He's ready for it. No, he isn't. There's the 5-7 straight in the head. There's one more player. He knows where he is. Falling down. So close. Fnatic win the round, but look how dangerous it was again.
Cold. So much damage out that CZ, causing really big issues. Everything looked fine. It was a really good setup from Fnatic, but again, you can just never count out these players. They're just so damn good. You see Cole just finishing off the two players which he previously weakened, and then Taco having all the information as to where the players were standing and made this very, very close. Fnatic, there is not going to be a single round you can take for granted.
You saw the nerves on Gold, and he's like happy and like, holy crap, that was a close one. And that's only round number 8. Moving to round number 9, SK are on the pistols because the force buy failed. And they won't be too concerned for the time being. The score, the night is still young, and so is the score. 2 players left now. This might be a quick one for Fnatic. Definitely moving inside. Gets a kill, of course. It is the after all. Taco spotted onto the next one. Always love a brief eco round.
Yeah, and I actually really think Fnatic played it very smart. Lekro showed himself, as he has done many rounds, just peeking into the pit position whilst the team is just setting up nades. So his peek doesn't give anything away. If anything, it makes it look like they're playing one of the slower eco rounds. So I think that's a really cool switch up of the pace that would have caught SK off guard. So smart stuff from Fnatic as always. And they land themselves 6-3 as we go into the next round.
Still no sniper for SK. Again, limited on the grenades. So what is the difference maker for the Brazilian squad? There we go, aggression, the troll corner. He's got 1 kill, looking for the second. That's exactly what SK needed in this round.
That is big. How do you recover from that? That's the question. At the very least, you have a lot of time to work with, and you're on the T side. It makes it much easier to deal with, but by no means will it be simple. And there's a quick kill from Fer to make it even worse. It wasn't already bad enough. Crimsy's done some crazy stuff, but he's already known now in this position. It's going to be very hard to do anything. We've seen a lot of grenade lineups, swift grenade lineups missed so far, but you can't really blame these players. They're in an incredibly intense and demanding situation, and at this point the objective is just surely damage.
Both these teams want to leave an indelible mark on this major, but perhaps only one team will, following this map of Mirage. Fnatic have got lots of money, so they have to make an impact with these last 2 AK-47s. They have to take money away from SK, keep them on the struggle. Fnatic will have the opportunity to change the pace in the next round with what they choose to buy. But for now, the damage must continue. They know where Crims is, and he knows that as well. So he's got to speed up before the rotation comes in, but there it is. Just the 1 kill in that round. A great round for SK. There are some of the SK community.
Yeah, this has been an amazing crowd, James. We're never disappointed whenever you go to America. The audience is always fantastic, loving the energy. Right now, both of these teams need a lot of energy to get through this best of 3. And it's going to be very difficult here for SK if they lose this round, because they do have some amount of cash in the bank, but this is sort of the perfect swing round for Fnatic if they're to win this. And they're going to know this, so it'll be very cool to see exactly what strategy they're going to pick to open up this map with. And already Palace control, we've got a lurk around pit as well. It's JW this time. It looks like they'll do a late top mid take here. So Fnatic's taking this round very slowly.
Indeed, they are changing the pace. Just waiting for any aggression from SK, but SK have solved one of their problems, which was by sus. We need an early advantage. That's what it had in the last round. That quick 2K, which pretty much shut the whole round down. On number 10 for Fnatic. Nobody in the underpass for the T side just yet. But Flusher can make his way there later on. SK, 2 people deep in the A bomb site. And they can quickly have 4 people on A. They're just leaving Taco alone towards B. We've seen teams like Cloud9 put someone like Tarek in the B-Apps with an AWP, just hold the line and put more people towards the A side. Even with only M4s, SK are comfortable doing that. Maybe feeling there's a very high probability that Fnatic will often end on A. 40-second mark, and Fnatic haven't done too much of anything at the moment, but as the smokes come in, they can move towards connector for a split.
And it is really interesting because we're seeing this deep pit position from Fallen, and that, oh, there it is. I was going to say that that's a really strong position when you're trying to set up for an A split, and that could completely screw up Fnatic. As you say, the time is of the essence. Fallen is decapitated, player after player. Fallen not stopping, gets his third one in the round, and his Flusher left alive to do some damage. He has to get some kills here. He can't allow them to survive with 4 players, but they will. SK could very much turn this round win into a good degree of momentum.
And there's the change of time. And not really achieving significant enough goals. There's they don't have the best position to stop SK from holding solid map positions on A. And again, SK, they had no reason to put more people towards the B bomb site, so they had potential 4 people on A very quickly. It worked out for him. Fnatic have to get something out of this round, otherwise it's Eco Town for the Swedes.
Yeah, very, very true. And no one likes Eco Town, especially not Fnatic. Fallen scanning middle, looking for any tidbits of information, but ultimately denied by the smoke. It is by design, of course, from Fnatic, looking to take mid with 0 risks, or as minimal risks as they possibly can afford to take, as they get a boost into the window. Setting Flusher up, and this is really critical. If he's undiscovered in that position, he can make some really huge plays. Oh, that is big. First spotted and fragged in connector. Fallen has no idea about Flusher. Surely. Oh, apparently he does. The game sense unrivaled.
Always aware of what might be a risk. Fallen with attack through the corner of the wall, but can he escape? It seems he can. He's got support on the way as well. Looking for more shots through the smoke. The bomb, though, is still completely static on the ramp, even though there are 3 people around the A side. And Taco's just going to charge through the smoke and get a cheeky kill. Swap weapons because he's low, so he'll have the AWP. 3 versus 4. The bomb still not planted. The bomb's only in sandwich. Why isn't it getting planted? It's because they're completely exposed. No more smokes now. 2 versus 4. The A side proving to be a disaster for Fnatic. Desperation plot, but they will be picked surely. Phelps just Swarm goes down, having a look, and now it's down to JW. 15 HP, 1 versus 3. Spots a player towards jungle, but can't do anything. SK are so ready for plays on A. This is going to be a huge problem for Fnatic. That said, there are only 2 more rounds left, and they've got 6 rounds on the board, so maybe the nightmare is over, or close to being over.
Well, this is shaping up to be an incredible game as well, just due to the fact that I think, you know, most people will agree that it is a bit CT-sided. So you have the situation where I think Fnatic, even if they don't get any more rounds, they are fine into the second half. But this is incredibly competitive between these 2 teams. There's never really been a moment where I think either team has felt safe. Even in situations where you have a team going for a really hard eco, it can look dangerous at any given moment. So small breather as we get a tactical timeout from Fnatic. Obviously, I think, as you mentioned, James, you know, previously that change of pace didn't really work out for them. That seemed to be something that they felt like could be a good, you know, a good response to what their opponents have been doing. But SK, again, they're so versatile. They're an amazing team. If they have to play passive, they can do it like absolute gods and not give you any opportunities for a frag. Then you have no time left, and you have to execute into a site. And they're also retake gods. So there is that as well to contest against.
Fast underpass play from side. There's a pop flash. Surely that has been heard. It doesn't seem like Fnatic are paying attention to this. Prince now having a look, but with the pistols, there's only so much he can offer. And that's the bomb down the stairs, and now things get super awkward for Fnatic. Lecro, the only man with an AK. Maybe Golden can rescue the bomb, but Taco's moved forward in apartments while all this distraction has been run. Got a good smoke is up. Doesn't want to get too close though. Cold Zero taken down towards B as well. It'll be hard for the T's to get hold of that gun for the time being. But they've got 2 rifles now, and the bomb is secure for the time being.
The big question is how SK try to play this position. They don't want to play blind, but Lecro continuing to do damage. Full of flash into mid, but doesn't suspect the underpass angle and has to fall back and away towards B. Fallen on 2 HP, though we've seen him win rounds with that amount of health in an AWP, so still very dangerous, and his job now is to lock down an entire bomb site by himself, and it's unknown as to where the Swedish side are going. Lecro sitting in connector, able to gather information, able to punish any information plays. Fnatic set up for this round.
35 seconds. Phelps is in an exposed position. Nobody on the ramp for the T side, but surely he's in for a nasty surprise. Fallen starting to rotate now, but will he stay in the market area? It seems he will. That'll be his focus, holding the line. 16 seconds for the bomb to go down. Phelps on the ramp now. They may have to plant for default. Oh, they're making the wrong play. He's taking out the other fragger, but really he could have just concentrated on the guy planting the bomb. Now Fallen with 2 HP. He's got angles though. The bomb has been planted. Golden. 1 bullet from either of these players, and the round is over. 6-6. Someone's going to take the lead. Golden, as time ticks on, he worries about the jungle position on triple, and there it is, only exposing his head. Dangerous times, but Fnatic prevail.
I almost saw the flick happening for Fallen then. I mean, we saw it on Inferno, just an absolute godlike pixel flick. But Necro he stood in middle, just fragging everyone. This was an incredible performance from him. You can see Taco punished. He wanted to try to get information. There was a pop flash as well then after that for Fallen, but then he got tagged down to 2 HP. Brilliant effort from Fnatic, again fighting their way back from a really hard position. SK though, they have all the money, and it's a faster pace here from Fnatic, as Third once again diving into underpass. Can you deny him?
Crim's taken down early towards the ramp, and again, with a Mag 7 in play, that is what they needed. Further, he's close with the Mag 7. Regardless, oh, that flashbang is perfect, and Flush will shoot him in the head. 4 on 4. Lecro in the middle of mid as the smoke dissipates. I think Cold is in the ladder position, so let's see how this plays out. Again, Taco enjoying the freedom of the B apartment, but he made a jump and he will have been heard by Flusher. But what can Flusher read into that? Does he read that there's one person on the B bomb site?
1 minute to go. A lot of choices to be made here by Fnatic in particular, as it's all up to them in this spot. SK have taken defensible positions, spots where they can play information, they can play with each other. That's a good tag from Flush. I think there's a headshot through the lip there at the end of the plateau. Cold Zero here, the players running in for the B split. He's going to go for the flank. No one's going to spot him. Cold's going to come in from the back. There's one. Now he's known. Cold gets a second. He's eventually traded, but has he done too much damage? It's just up to JW as he's got the AWP in a 1 versus 3. The bomb to be picked up. 30 seconds to go. There's too much to deal with, and JW folds in this position. 7-7. SK and Fnatic are tied.
Cold Zero, simply not looking for the frags. They were around the short position so long, they must have assumed surely if somebody was in ladder room, they would have popped out by now, but no. He's just lurking there until it's time to end the round. Golden, just horrible timing for him. By the time JW trades, it's all too late. 7 apiece, and now it's Fnatic with a desperate buy in the last round of the first half. Will get aggressive up mid, Molotov towards the back boxes, but it lands in front. That's going to occupy first position, but Flusher will still get taken down. Meanwhile, Fnatic are charging into the A site. Phelps picking off JW now. And we've got players around the smoke, Fallen blind towards CT, fight off a shot. They know he's there. 3 on 3.
It's actually a chance here for Fnatic, despite the health situation. The smokes allow them some level of breathing room here so they can get some post-bomb positions. Oh, this is a sneaky play comes from up top. Oh, taken down Third. Very decisive. But so is Lecro. Going into the wall now, looking to work the off angles. Like an absolute god. Lecro does it all. 5 kills for Lecro.
Mildly happy with that. Trying not to smile, of course. Slightly embarrassed. 8-7 in favour of Fnatic. Lecro is the man. Glad he gets his highlights. And here he is, hunting for everyone. Friends falling in front of him. But he will clean out all of SK. Really tight half in the end. And now there is a wealth of potential for both of these teams moving into the second half.
What an absolute god. But there are so many gods of Counter-Strike on this server at the moment, James. This is a pretty insane battle. A battle of biblical proportions. As we'll see them continue to fight it out as we've only just come to the end of the first half indeed. Map number 3.
Well, you're about to see all the utility SK have in this round. They've got 3 people basically on full grenades. I do wonder where this Molotov is going. You can Molotov CPR from the top of mid. You've got early grenades towards A.
Okay,
Bomb is on the ramp. That's Three people top mid.
Ja, ik wil ook
Firing shots,
graag
they
met
don't
stat
have,
track alles.
good weapons for it, but JW's forced away.
Ja,
Molotov does
dat
go into the
vind ik
CPO
goed.
position.
Ja, vind ik
Krim's
vet.
taken down towards the connector
Ja,
area.
terecht boeit
They're
me
basically
niet,
splitting the A
weet je,
side now.
wat
JW
verschillend
lying in
is,
wait.
ja.
Just as cold 0 was, but can he land the frag? Here's the first one,
Sommige zien
not
er
a
wel
second
vet uit,
however.
hoor, daar gaat
Phelps
het
trying to
niet om,
control
maar
the crawl
ja,
space and Flush will be forced away.
Het is
And
een
trying to bait
grab.
them into angles as Lekro does hold the vents.
Het schiet even kut,
But nothing
inderdaad.
doing here for Fnatic. They are completely locked out of the bomb site and they're without the master key. But it may not be required if they find some headshots. That's always a good response in the game of Counter-Strikers. Lekro may be forced to start to push in now as there is a distraction from his teammates available, but there's a very good setup here from SK. They don't seem to be wavering whatsoever. Golden looking to find something. You'll get a single headshot, but there's three more players where that came from. The knife coming out from Phelps, just make sure that he's off the bomb. And that's the round there for the Brazilians. Such a crucial one to get.
I think Phelps even got shot in the head by his teammate. They were so nervous. That was a really good angle for him to hold the bomb, but Phelps was right in there with his blade, so I don't think that was happening.
Ik wil die
regardless.
Boston package.
Fnatic do not win their pistol.
Nou, als je die
How
via de
much will they
GoTV
invest
via
now?
Counter-Strike bekijkt, kun je die souvenirpakketten winnen. En die verkopen voor ongeveer rond de 20 euro.
Force buy from
Maar die
Fnatic.
droppen gewoon random.
Everybody getting invested. No one saving from AWP. JW with the
Ja, ze drop je krijgt hem gewoon in je inventory.
going for a peek and connector, but he'll be denied by the
Ja.
Molotov.
Ja, oké.
Yeah, I like the double pit play from Fnatic. It's always a nice
Ja,
one.
ik dacht met spelen. Zeg maar.
Should there be a single player to test that area from the T side, obviously it gives them a lot of
Nee, die
options to
speciale
get the
Boston
2v1
package
still
alleen als je kijkt.
Speaking of strats, that pit play is the ramp play is,
Via Twitch
is
of
an
via
SK
het spel.
strat. They put this on YouTube and then it was everywhere. It was absolutely everywhere. Very powerful, especially with pistols like a CZ. SK with three players in mid as they quickly move.
Kun je een van de skins krijgen die spelers
Trying to
gebruiken, zeg
deny
maar.
CT's information for looking for info. And that is a two-man push on the ramp. However, Phelps is in the palace position, so we'll keep an eye on how that progresses. The bomb in the middle area, and it seems that it may head in towards A.
Yeah, looking to pull the trigger on the plate. You don't want to wait for too long. We've seen how troublesome that can be. Fur gets himself the
Ze
first
staan
down
8-8, ja. Dat is
45
de
seconds
laatste
left
map.
for that match. And now we see SK starting to spill into the
Ja.
A-bomb side. Not too much Fnatic
Degene
can do
die
about it,
uit
but
wint
they
van deze
can
map, die gaat door.
save their current loadout.
Staat
That
echt-
would be very powerful moving
Andere
to the
mappen
next
staan
round.
ook
as that
al
would be
1-1,
full
dus
stand round,
Maar
typically.
klap 9.
And they can definitely
ja,
offer up a lot
dan
of
wel.
damage. And
Na
I think
deze.
Flusher did collect a scout there, which was dropped of course. And so that will be quite useful into the following round as well. We can see the tag from the scout. Flusher doing some damage, falling back. And right now it's SK are trying to get some damage done, but there's always a risk of giving guns away. And Taco will be able to take Crimmins down with that.
Another round in the bag for SK Gaming. Are they in the driving seat yet? Time will tell, but for now it is the eco round from Fnatic, $2,000 per person. Not much to shout about apart from the scout. The odd player here and there with Kevlar, they'll spread the pistols around should they need to. Lekra has a deagle, always worth mentioning. So let's see what the CT side choose to do. Will they get aggressive again? They don't really have a lot to get aggressive with. So it will be 4 people on the A-bomb side, the A-stack. Foliage is nice, but love to see the game. There we go. So, JW in the window with the sniper rifle, the rest of the team in at the A-site, playing close quarters versus the SMGs.
Ik wil straks wel eerst even opwarmen hoor, want ik heb
Was
mijn
that a
meisje
completely blind shot? I think it was very nice by
gezet, zo.
JW.
Ja, ik moet ook nog
That's kind of scary as well.
eventjes
Guys trying to
voordat
open
we
things up,
beginnen.
but it's who other than Lekro to get the deagle headshot onto Fur? Now it's only 4 players left for SK.
Ja, moet ik
And
een
considering
lobby
there
aanmaken?
are Kevlar,
Ja,
there is
dan ga ik
Kevlar,
er
and
4 uit.
again we got the deagle, the CZ, it's a scout. This does begin to get a
Possible.
Gewoon deathmatch dus?
Ja hoor.
Oké.
Good luck.
Ja,
Neem mee.
Zit je er ook in?
ja.
Oké dan. Lekker. Perfect.
Jullie ook?
Ja. Mocht ook eens een keer tijd.
Dat het gewoon werkt.
Een muis vies, hè?
Beetje lopen zweten.
Nee, kwakkie.
Counterterrorist of...
Maakt niet uit wat jij wil. Ik ga met de terroristen.
Oké, dan ga ik counterterrorist.
Ja, is goed. Ik heb een SSG en Desert Eagle. Zo, hé, wat een geluid, hé. Ik moet even het geluid ook aan gaan passen.
Ja, ik moet hem even wat harder zetten.
Zo.
Anders hoor ik ze niet lopen.
Ja, true. Kanker.
Dat ben jij!
Huh?
Dat was jij, ik zag je bufu staan even.
Zo. Kiekeboe. Ah, ik keek daar toch net. Jezus.
Netjes.
Kanker.
In mijn rug ook nog.
Ik had je wel geraakt, maar
Ja, dat wel.
niet in je hoofd helaas.
Nee, ik werd van achter in mijn hoofd geschoten.
Ik had SSG. Ja.
Oké, ik heb M4.
Ja. Wat doe ik nou tegen een AWP in de close combat? Met mijn SSG.
Ja, dat ging dood.
Nee, ik door de.
Nog één, ja.
Dik man. Deagle. Ah, fuck.
AWP.
Kanker. Komt ze of niet tegen of
Freaking ops.
Wat gek, ik ga ook een fucking AWP kopen straks, joh, leier. Nou. Dag, ik ook AWP. Kan klaar maar, ja. Ah. Ik wil niet zeggen dat het veel beter gaat.
Nee, je moet ook nog wennen een beetje aan om snel, heel snel om te draaien met lage gevoeligheid.
Ja. Oh. Ongelooflijk.
Zo kom ik overal tegen, zo niet nooit.
Echt hè?
Oh, mama.
Sorry. We staan net gespannen.
Twee man in die tunnels, ik heb mijn rug.
Sorry. Wat de?
Lekker.
Lekker.
Ah, wat is de reload?
Kanker. Oh. Sorry. Oh nee, dat was jij niet.
Was ik net niet.
Oh.
Was Fernando.
Fernando. Nou, netjes hoor, maar...
Ik schrik me dood.
Ja. Hou op! Laat me spannen!
En jij spot voor mijn neus, kan ik wat aan doen?
Kanker. Ik mag echt niet meer spannen.
What the fuck? Wow, hoe kan dat nou? Ik schiet hem 6 kogels in zijn rug hè, en ik duik hem niet meer. En gewoon niet doodgaan.
Gaan we eruit?
Kan.
Jullie er nog één.
1 om 60.
Hallo?
Nee, ik zit daar. Maar maakt niks uit wat jullie willen.
Mij ook niet. Ik vind het altijd irritant dat ze van alle kanten komen. Dat is.
Ja.
Ja, zullen we eruit gaan en gewoon competitief gaan doen?
Ja, oké.
Oké. Oké, ik ben in het hoofdmenu.
Ja, vuurtje dat het doet.
Oké, Mirage, Cash, Inferno, Overpass, Cobblestone, Terrein, Nuke, Dust zit erin. Wat moet ik eruit halen?
Voor mij mag je ze allemaal inlaten.
Cobblestone en nuke moet eruit.
Cobblestone en Nuke?
Ja, geen nuke. Alsjeblieft, geen nuke.
Oké.
Kan je maar weekend doen of zo op nuke. Het maakt niet uit.
Kan niet.
Ah, een nuke zit er niet bij, hè? Zo. Nou, dat is Dust.
Let's roll.
Inferno uit.
Lekker.
Lekker pik. Dat is banana. Banana. Banana.
Give me up. Die ook echt.
Ah,
Maar Blauw heeft het ook alweer begrepen.
ja.
Dit was het ook, de eerste map van de matches van Fnatic en
Oh, je hebt geel.
Kom me halen. Ah, ze zijn boos.
oh, je bent
Wat heeft me gebeurd? Kijk voor je zicht.
Er.
op linksboven op het trapje. Het is wel erg rustig voor mijn gevoel.
Oké.
Lekker pik.
Triple. Ik 7 om 0.
Hi Jim.
Hallo Tim.
Hallo.
Agoi.
Ja, me too.
Oké, I go banana.
Me too.
Dat is hij. Kanker, ander rechts.
Kanker.
Oh,
Ja, ik zat net op de reload. Staat er links en rechts.
banana. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, it's too late.
Nice try. No problem. Coming. Kanker!
No way.
Er aan te russen. Fucking hell.
Ja, maar ja, we hebben ook allemaal handpistolen en mitrailleurtjes, weet je. Ja. Ja, sukkel. Oké, buy something. Oké, ik ga weer naar Banana, ik ga het flashen denk ik.
Ja, oké, ja, ik had net al vuurbom geprobeerd, maar...
Kanker!
Waar vandaan?
AWP on Banana.
That's not the AWP, that's just good.
Nee, 1 HP. Mid.
Nice loot.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice. Nice game, guys.
Come on, chop.
Bomb on Banana.
Ah, wat deed je?
Stay back, don't push.
Nice.
Bom. Bom.
I know.
Don't push. Wait on the bomb.
Nice.
Nou, nice job.
Somebody wants an AWP? Yes, no?
No thanks.
Go.
I go A.
Incendiary out.
I boost.
Kanker! One minute. Hey.
Bomb A, come.
Sorry, Kel, je stond net vlak voor me.
Nice. Nice.
On site.
Diffuse,
Ja.
achter, hier rechts. Ja. Ja, daar, achter die kraat. Ja, te laat. Ja, je liep er wel langs.
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves. Throwing fire.
Kan!
Go back. Ball op.
Fuck! Ik word echt helemaal naar van die fucking AWP'er, jongen. Ik heb bezig geschud AWP daar.
Ja. Ja. Nice.
Ja, het hobby.
Nice. Waarom ligt dit met jongens?
On the right, AWP.
Oeh,
Sorry.
Dat is maat 7, die gale flikker met zijn AWP.
Move it, son. Incendiary.
AWP
Bom
ook
daar.
niet.
Last is A. Apps last.
Sorry.
It's coming.
Nice.
Someone AK.
Ah, chill. Ik ben hem kwijt wel. Ja.
Nee, we kunnen alles kopen.
Move it.
AWP gekocht.
Nice.
Story Blue. Kijk daar.
Throwing fire.
That one.
It's B maybe.
Flashbang. Laying down smoke.
Zijn ze al bij B?
Yes, B.
Ja. Bananen is ook nog.
I'm defusing the bomb. Bomb has been defused.
Nice.
Counter-terrorists win. Let's go.
Blauw is op zich best ziek bezig hoor.
Incendiary out.
Kanker. AP mid.
Throwing flashbang.
Go back. Go.
Had je nou?
Mhm.
Nice.
Tenminste, ik had er eentje. Oeh.
Decoy.
Banana.
Smoke.
Kanker. Dat is net iets snel genoeg.
Hij is er wel.
Mid one. Go A.
Nice. Nice.
Good job.
Let's move out. Deploying flashbang. Incendiary.
Zo, we staan allemaal binnen in de apartment.
Ah.
Nou, is die zeker weer teruglopen.
Banana.
Throwing smoke.
He's coming.
Fuck.
Bananas. Ah.
Good job, man.
Who want a drop? Nobody? Okay. I have more money.
Throwing fire.
Nothing.
Kanker. Dus.
Dat was jij.
Ja.
Ja.
Achter je in de deur omhoog. Daar omhoog, ja, zat er een. Oh fuck.
Laying down smoke.
Sorry, schat. Had toch gezworen dat er een rood stipje stond.
Die stond er ook, maar die gingen daar omhoog de apartments in.
Oh. Nou, dat ik niet gekikt ben dan. Ja, beschouwd. Aan 4 of zo.
Nee, oh schat. Ja, ga een MP7 kopen, MP7 kopen. Dat is raak niks. Te weinig. Time out, motherfuckers.
Ja. Het is helemaal niet goed, dan ga ik alleen maar meer blowen.
Met koud van.
Nog 10 seconden, iets meer, maar alsnog.
Let's have at it, mates. Throwing fire. Incendiary out.
Oh, één keer.
On site.
Sick. Sorry guys. Nice defuse.
Go defuse, fast.
Defusing the bomb.
Nice play.
Kut. Kut, oh, zie hoe echt.
Hè?
Klote doosje, jongen, echt.
Ja.
Zeg dat wel, ik zat echt godverdomme kutdoos in de weg.
Remove any doubts in your head. It's us.
For them.
Incendiary out. Incendiary.
Waar zijn ze? Waar is dat? Banana?
Bananas. Ik wachtte heel veel, omdat ik zag pas maar één. Dus
Low health.
Oh, achter je.
Fuck, links. Daar. Overal. Er waren er nog 2.
Ja, op de een of andere manier dacht ik, ze staan allebei daar of zo. Waarom? Weet ik ook niet. Dom.
Come on, chop chop. Throwing fire.
Kanker. Apartments. Hey. 1.
Daar met wie?
Zit er nog een rechts, kijk uit. Nice.
bom, pick up.
Ja. Ja, GSSG. KK. Right. On side.
Nice, low.
Nice. Met 1 AP.
Hey, je hebt dezelfde deagle als dat ik heb, hè?
Oh, nice.
Kanker, ik moet echt wat gaan raken, geloof ik. Ik ben bijna onderaan, nee. What the hell has happened?
Throwing fire. Throwing fire.
Got one. De rest is allemaal bij
What the fuck, hoe kan het?
One-ups.
Kanker. Nice.
Ach ja.
Oh, terroristen, ja. Oké dan.
Go ahead.
Oké.
Bye.
Oké.
Let's go, let's go.
One downstairs by the apartments. Oh, je had hem kill. Je hebt zelfs USB als ik. Of ik geloof.
Nou. Come on.
Under the library.
Thanks.
Lekker bezig, Keel.
Ja, was wel een lekker rotje.
Ja, iemand zei in de library, dat we redden echt mijn leven gewoon.
I was be with smoke.
Sorry, B?
Yeah.
Oké. Kanker! De bom ervoor lopen.
Back.
Achter jullie komen ze.
Smoke. Planted. Bomb has been planted.
Nice play.
Die zoekt zich doetje. Check.
Hij heeft hem niet gezien.
At the bomb, he's defusing.
Nice. Dooie klik.
It is going to explode.
Daar zat hij ook op te wachten.
Good job.
Je moet wachten tot hij klik zegt, zeg maar.
Oké.
En dan kan je op hem afgaan, want dan is hij aan het diffusen.
Of hij doet good job.
Ja. Of hij doet ja, sneaky, zeg maar. Dan gaat hij hem klikken en dan snel naar achter.
Gaat hij je proberen te lokken.
Ja, oké.
I boost.
Throw in the smoke.
Side. One charge. On site.
Ah, sorry. Hij zit links. Net in ieder geval. Ongelooflijk. Kanker.
May we be safe from evil.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
Zag het gebeuren?
Nou, dat kan niet.
Zo, ik ben meteen 11.
Een one-shot kill met een SSG terwijl het niet eens een headshot is.
2 met de handgranaat. We zijn allebei gekilld met een handgranaat. Nice.
Alsnog iets extra geld omdat hij geplaatst is.
Ja.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Nou, dankjewel.
Wat is er gebeurd?
Er ook een jointje op. Ik heb in ieder geval AK kunnen kopen nu.
Rush B.
Sorry man, on the side.
Waar is de bom?
Op je rechts AWP'er. Op de andere kant.
City.
One left.
They can't stop the bomb now.
Nice.
AOB.
Rush B again, and after we go A.
Go, go, go.
Oké.
Planting. Bomb has been planted.
Don't touch, don't touch. Jump on my head.
We are going to do this.
Now go A, my apps.
Days of regret this day.
Wel chill team dit eigenlijk.
Ja.
One outside.
Eentje mid.
Mid-life.
I'm throwing smoke.
Wait.
Nice.
Good job.
Hey again.
Rush B.
Let's go.
Oh, gaan we naar A?
Blijkbaar.
Ja, dat vroeg ik, maar niemand reageerde, dus...
Ze zeiden rush B.
Oh.
Anaps.
Ah, het is thuis. Was een one shot of me.
Ja, dat kan. Kanker! Nice time, man.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Oh, ik heb hoog.
Ah.
Rush B.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go. Throwing fire. Smoke.
Kanker! Oh, nice. En achter je kill. Nice.
Kanker daar ook nog.
Rechts, ja. En links, ja.
Let's go.
Hey.
Ja, dat maakt niet uit.
Ja. Ja. Iedereen springt meteen mis. Kankergenaad, jongen.
Come on, move.
Clear.
I'm throwing smoke.
Flank here, please.
Plant.
Wat de ka...
Planting.
Blauw ammo raakt echt alles, pik.
Die G.I. Joe.
Ja, pik. Ah, oké, bijna alles. Hij heeft hem wel geraakt.
Ah.
Oh, het is zo naar van.
Goddammit.
Wat vind je van nieuwe SSG? Of SG 553?
Sorry, wat?
Van mijn nieuwe SG.
Ik heb geen idee, ik heb niet gekeken hoor.
Ah. Behind.
Achter je.
Ja,
Ja, snap het.
ik weet het goed bedoeld. Ik wist dat zij ook al achter me stond.
Go away.
Ik hoopte dat dat de laatste was, maar toen hoorde ik er nog een voor me. Ja, als ik nu omdraai, ja, het maakt niet uit.
Het staat 13-13.
Let's go.
Ja, is niet goed. Wat de... Nou, ik snap het niet. Lekker pik.
Synapse.
Ik begin wel gewend te raken, een beetje nu aan de lage gevoeligheid eindelijk.
Oké.
Throw in the smoke.
Nice.
Throwing fire.
Nice daar.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let's go, let's go. Grenade! Fire!
Come on!
Throw in the smoke.
Go away! I'm not, I don't know.
Ah, fuck!
Van elke
Go
kant.
away, fast. Run.
Planting.
library.
Aan de andere kant is dat.
Ja, weet ik.
Stay high. High. Nice.
Het is tijd worden, godverdomme. Plaats, we willen dit keer dat verneuken, god.
Het blijft best wel erg spannend.
Ja, iets te spannend. Nu alleen maar winnen, jongens. Kom op. We kunnen het.
Rush B, fast.
Rush.
I am throwing smoke. Smoke.
One city.
One in church.
Nice. Ik heb gewoon een van de minste kills. Sick, man.
Go away. Work. Back, one.
One on side.
On site. One up.
Fuck.
Zo, what the fuck, ouwe.
Fuck.
Good job.
Good game.
Eentje is zelfs blauw met
Ja, hoger ranken dan ons. Hoger ranken dan ons. Allemaal.
Figure.
Wat zei je nou?
ik verstond goed, alleen
Oh, wacht.
Doe maar even lekker Mirage of Disney of zo.
Ik ga een bakje koffie zetten, denk ik.
dat is een goed idee.
Wat druk.
Ga ik even plassen en
Ja, spreek je zo.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ben ik weer.
Welkom terug. Beetje koud?
Ja.
Nou, ik merk wel dat ik al wat beter was dan vorige week. Omdat ik wat vaker nu doe.
Ja, maar vindt u überhaupt door als je wat vaker speelt, gaat het snel.
Ja. Maar ik merk wel ook dat ik sinds de muis laag heb gedaan dat ik veel meer headshots heb.
Ja, dat geloof ik.
Alleen
Maar we
de...
hadden dat ook hoor. Hoe laag, ja, steeds ietsje lager zetten en, totdat je voor idee, oh hey, dit is zo chill.
Ja, ik moet alleen nog even wennen om 180 graden snel te draaien. Dat,
Ja, ik ben er ook geen ster in hoor. Met je muis stel hem op. Het lukt mij ook niet hoor, om snel even om te draaien en zo. Terwijl ik ook nog aan het bunnyhoppen moet zijn en weet ik veel wat allemaal. Maar die enkele keer dat het wel lukt, is het wel leuk.
Ja.
Dankjewel man.
Oké. Ja?
Yes.
Moest ik hier een eruit halen?
Nee.
Nou, het zal toch niet zijn dat we hem weer krijgen?
Het zal echt toevallig zijn.
Ah, zijn we pakt. Nog een keer. Ik denk dat het dus wordt.
Ik denk dat het kast wordt.
Overpass.
Kan ook. Overpass ben ik nou ja, best wel slecht in. Vind ik.
Ik wel in ieder geval, zeker als ik als enige overblijf.
Ja, dan moet je meer rushen. Dan blijf je niet als enigste over.
Hey, ik ben toch best wel aan het rushen voor mijn doen, iedere keer nu. Oké, alleen over banana's niet, maar dan ben ik meestal degene die jullie aan het dekken is. Maar dan nog rus ik wel achter jullie aan.
Nou, kom op ding, je kan het.
Let's roll.
Nou, dus.
Toernooi live, zag ik. Ja, kutkat weer.
Nou, die van mij ligt een...
Counterterroristen, huh?
Voor mij ligt ze in coma. Oh.
That makes 3. At the entry point. Could use some help. Three guys left.
Kanker, hij is de zijkant rechts. Kanker, springt hij net tussen de deuren door.
Dammit, druk op winnen steken. Blijft even, blijft zwart mijn scherm, ik start hem heel snel op.
Wat de? Achter je hem op.
Kanker, jongen.
What the fuck, ouwe.
Kanker.
Nah. Vuile flikker.
Let's roll.
Echt waar, hé. Nou, dit wordt met een potje, hé. Oh.
Hallo team.
Hallo team.
Oh, Milko is
Ja, ik ben er al bijna in het laatste scherm al.
Oh.
Ik drukte net per ongeluk op winnerstoets en terug werd het zwart alleen. Ah, net te laat voor de start.
En bij B. Gaat er 2, geloof ik. Lower tunnel, er is er nog eentje, geloof ik, lower.
Lekker keel.
Nee, niet. Ook niet. Op B zelf. Ja, diffuse. Ik ga naar lang.
Naar Bravo.
Let's go.
Short, 1.
Hierbij.
Er was wel 1 bij B, maar het headshot.
Zie.
Defusing the bomb. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Nice. Op B.
Let's go, people. Flashbang.
Waar? Gewoon weer bij B?
Nee, lower. Wat was het? Lower dan. Waar zijn ze? Short. Nee. Long. I think long.
Counter-terrorists win. Move it, move it. Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang.
1 minute. CT.
Throwing flashbang.
Links, ja.
Counter-terrorists win.
Nice job. Oh, sorry. Daar ook echt gelijk steeds met die paarse.
Go, go, go. Incendiary out.
Fuck. B2 tunnel.
Hou dan!
Bomb has been planted. Flashbang. Terrorists win.
Ja, leuk.
Ah, bij P, jongen.
Nice.
We're wasting time. Let's go. Fire in the hole.
Kanker, nog een. Short.
Fuck.
Wat? Oké.
For real.
Ja.
Ja.
Ze hebben ook even cheats aangezet, geloof ik.
Oh, kanker. Fijn.
Let's go, let's go.
Zijn ze. Zo, AWP, die is maar. Kanker.
Wil je het hebben?
Nee hoor, daar ging het niet om. Ik wou die AWP stelen. Maar het wou niet of zo.
Irritant is dat, hè?
Weer hebben ze hem gekocht.
Daar eentje op mid. AWP. Nice. Deze kopie.
Thanks, hè. Jij hem hebben?
Oh nee hoor, maar...
Oh, te laat.
Oké, chill. Moet je iets hebben?
Nee hoor, ik heb M4. Yo, dat is vlak langs man.
Bom met long, dubbel doors. Bom met long, dubbel doors.
Helemaal geen kut gedaan.
Nice. Ik heb een AWP gestolen alweer. Hij go long.
Do not be afraid. Let's go.
Mid.
Jij staat nog op mid, neem ik aan.
Tunnel, ja. Nou, wat de... Right, B.
I'm defusing the bomb.
Nice. Netjes hoor jongen.
Ja, ja.
Vol sprint erin gegaan.
Nee.
Moet je iets hebben?
Nee hoor, nee. Ik was aan het bedenken wat ik kan kopen.
Ik hou het even zo wat ik heb. Andere teams zijn met 2 mensen, maar de rest botsen.
Ah. Het nog niet opgegeven hebben.
AWP'er. T-span.
Boom ligt in lower. AWP hier op die.
Niet meer.
Hij is nog eens je eentje.
What the fuck, man. Leuk potje dit. Oké, ik ga ook eens een keer mid proberen. Wil je nou een AWP, schat?
Ah, ik kan het proberen, hè? Ah, je bent wel lekker bezig, geloof ik.
Ja, ik ben nog niet dood. Ik had wel verwacht dat ik meteen dood zou zijn eigenlijk.
Ik heb er helemaal niks gedaan.
Gaan lopen kloten nou.
Je bent ook heel team tegenkomst als ik.
Yep. Ik ram echt van, met die AWP geloof ik.
Ik doe echt in ene geen kut meer, ouwe.
Oh. Ja, wat wil je tegen bots, weet je? Waar gaat het over?
Nou ja, je moet op de goede plek staan. Daar gaat het over.
Oh, hij heeft me! Midway!
Maar het is ook geen bot, hè, die je had.
Nee.
Ga je AWP nou goed?
Ja. Is niet de mijne. Heb ik ook gestolen.
Ah, ik zie.
Ik steel alleen maar.
Oeh. Wat? Ik word er zo moe van. Ik weet toch echt zeker dat ik hem raak, jongen.
What the fuck happened? Oké. Gaan we zo spelen, jongen. Run for it! Rush it! Waaah! Kom, ga hem knifen, ja?
Nee, ik had hem geen één keer geraakt.
Oh, die man. Sorry. Nice. Alle vol gasten. Ah, die gozer geeft niet op.
Oh, oké. Oké, wat doe ik nou? Wat is echt tering nou?
Wat?
Ik heb armor gekocht.
Let's go, my brothers.
Ah,
Ja, boeien. Maakt toch niet uit. Ik ga gewoon B-rushen. Fuck mij dat.
kom maar naar hoor.
Ik heb B gerust. Nou, lekker rustig was het. Wat Waar was die? Fuck you, mate.
We are going to do this.
Oeh, tech. Oké. Rush A. La 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 la. Gaat echt nergens over. La la. Lekker bezig, Fred. Ik wil meedoen. Laat ze me er weer niet door. Weet je wel?